ABC It's Greena wanted to do an update. It's kind of the usual, you know, the files and stuff sitting around I hadn't listened to, so a lot of stuff out of there. But also there's some trade stuff in here from LJ. The big package is heading his way. There was also some trade stuff came from him, so it got here on Saturday along with some other things that I ordered. Started ordering a few things from where I've been weeding out the collection, and things I've had my eye on for a while, so slowly ordering thing here or there. But got some cool stuff in Saturday. Got that stuff in plus LJ's, and was like, man, killer day. How we going to get started? LJ was great throwing this in, man. He knows I'm, you know, kind of high on this band right now, and he's like, hey, I got a copy of this if you're interested. I'm like, absolutely. Lucifer's Friend, Banquet. It's like, hell yeah, man. This thing's in great shape. It's got a little mark here on the top, but nothing to complain about at all. The vinyl has some scuffs on it, but plays perfect. You know, he was definitely let me know before we did the trade. I'm like, man, if it sounds good to you, it'll sound good to me, and it does. This is totally different from the first album. This band changed just the whole time, you know, from album to album, it seems like. But man, this is interesting as can be. It's just there's a little hard rock in there, but a lot of progressive and almost like a fusion thing at times with horns and synthesizer, and almost like a Styx thing at times. It's I dug the crap out of this, so appreciate that, LJ. Also from LJ, it's Junie, Susie Super Groupie. A few of these I haven't listened to yet. Haven't checked this out yet, other than a couple clips on YouTube. Sounded interesting. Checking this out in full soon. Also Gil Scott Heron and Brian Jackson from South Africa to South Carolina. Same deal. You know, he kind of threw this out as trade bait, and I checked it out on YouTube. I was like, yeah, man, I'll try that. Haven't checked that one out yet. They threw in a couple Rare Earth, One World. Very cool. And Ecology. So, thanks a lot, dude. I'll be checking out the rest of them. Definitely dig the Lucifer's Friend, man. That's a great addition. I appreciate it. Alright, now I actually got 4 things in that I ordered. One's playing right now. I guess I'll show it. And this was a little bit of a blind buy. I was ordering something else that I've been wanting for a long time off a guy on eBay, and you know, usually I'll go in and look, see if I got anything else. I'm ordering one thing, try and grab something else, cut down on shipping, kind of in my screwed up record collector head. But came across this and looked really interesting, so I pulled up some sound clips and was like, yeah, I'll give this a shot. It's a reissue of a band called Head Over Heels. As far as I know, this was their only album. They were from Detroit, 3-piece, and they're just kind of that 70s Detroit hard rock. Their hard rock was like some heavy blues thrown in. Very cool. I'm digging this a lot. Cool picture on the back. And this is a fantastic reissue, 180 gram. Sounds great. I'm trying to remember the year. It was early 70s, if I remember right. But I dig the 70s rock, man. Check these guys out. Head Over Heels. Texts are coming in. Alright. Like I said, ordered the Head Over Heels because I was ordering something else that I'd been wanting for a long time. And I was going to get this from Amazon. And I kept putting it off to the point they were sold out. So I actually found it on eBay for a little bit less than what Amazon wanted, I think. But Man, this is incredible. I love this album. Probably played it 5 times now. It's Jerusalem. And a fantastic pressing package. Just it's gatefold with a nice insert, like a double insert, folds out with a ton of reading about the band. It's early 70s hard rock. That was produced by Ian Gillan from Deep Purple. And check them out. There's stuff online on YouTube. Very cool. Somebody just showed this. I want to say it was Andrew, maybe. Can't remember, man. I lose track. But somebody showing it, and I'm pretty sure it was him, kind of spurred me. It's like, man, I got to get that. I keep putting it off, and I'm so happy I did. This is incredible. Alright, I got 2 other releases that I've been wanting to get for a while. These are High Rollers, or High Roller label reissues, and it's Manila Road. It's just a killer cover. It's Gates of Fire. I think this originally came out in 2005. It's a double gatefold and just beautiful vinyl. Both are that splatter blue, and it sounds fantastic. It's got a big fold-out poster of the cover. Really been digging Manila Road, trying to build up my collection. I'm going to try and grab a couple more, I do believe, off this guy. And also got, Ernie just showed this. It's kind of crazy. Excuse me. It's Metal by Manila Road. Also on High Roller. I haven't listened to this one yet. I think this one's on red vinyl. And it's just a single vinyl. But High Roller, man, they do it right. Check them out. They got anything that interests you, man, don't hesitate. It'll be a good package. So that's the 4 things I've ordered so far with the weeding out money that's come in. And still got plenty sitting in PayPal. I'm looking around. I'll have some more coming in soon, I'm sure. So, alright, everything else has been here for a while. I'm just kind of getting to. Checked it out over the last few days. Ruthless, Metal Without Mercy. This came from the big score in the Baltimore Record Show last fall. Finally getting to checking it out. This is great. It's that early American underground metal. Production's really good on this. And this is you don't see this very often. Definitely a more rare piece, rare album. He's kind of odd. I got a few of these sitting around I never checked out, but threw them on this weekend. This is Mactep or Master. So here it says M-A-C-T-E-P, but on the back it says Master. And this band is it's a Russian metal band in the late 80s. This album came out in 1989. They're actually a Russian thrash band, singing Russian, the whole nine. And this is a Russian original pressing. I actually ran across this in the little record store I go to all the time. And it's been a while. I've had this for a while. Just now kind of getting around to checking it out. But I did some research on them. They're still together. Still releasing stuff. It's kind of crazy, man. But it's actually killer music. The vocals are okay, and of course they're in Russian, but the music is really cool. Definitely don't see that too often. And that blew my mind when I found it, and it was like make it cheap, like $5 or $6. I guess they didn't know what it was. Here's some Czech metal. I'll totally butcher this guy's name, but it's Milos Dodo Dolezal. I don't know. But cool metal. I thought it was going to be like hair, hair metal, but it's not. It's kind of heavy. And the singer actually on this is Guy Man Dude. I think that's how you pronounce his name. But he's been in some other bands and had some solo releases. And this is Czech Republic pressing. Just something odd I came across and picked it up because it was metal. And it's actually pretty good. I found this not long ago at an antique shop, just a junk shop, whatever. They had a ton of records and it was all pretty much junk, except for this. It's Thin Lizzy, Nightlife. And this is on Vertigo. It's an import. And it's in like beautiful shape, almost looks brand new. So picked it up cheap. Happy as could be with that. And it's the cool Vertigo Spaceship label. And just a great album. This I picked up and really enjoyed, and I actually got it because I saw Mark Glass Orchid Aftermath showed this a long time ago, and actually I picked it up a while back, but finally getting around to listen to it. It's Mad Mike Monsters Volume 1. This is on Norton, and it's just like a book, man, as far as the information. Here's the back where it starts, and it's a gatefold, and it's 2 more of these of information. But this guy was a DJ in the early 60s in Pittsburgh, and he would just dig up crazy music, I guess, that wasn't typically on the radio, and play it. And he was well known for finding obscure stuff. He's a serious record collector, and there's some interesting songs on here, man. Really dug this. I don't know, I guess they did a volume 2. This was actually a release back then, I guess. They did a volume 1 and volume 2, just a local thing, and I guess Norton just reissued the exact same stuff, repackaged and everything. So I guess Norton has done volume 2. If they have, I'd like to grab it too. I was happy to find this, the first Jane's Addiction, the live album. This album's actually stood up better than Nothing Shocking, which I loved that album at the time. But that album sounds, production doesn't sound too good now. I don't know, it just didn't stand up. Still good songs, but this is an original pressing on Triple X. But I like this album as much as Nothing Shocking. And then the third album is kind of where they started losing me. They were getting bigger, and I don't know. Just kind of lost interest in them after Nothing Shocking. Ran across this and picked it up because I just picked up this band's first album, self-titled Phoenix. This is their second album, In Full View. And I hope I'm getting this right. It was a couple guys from Argent. Verity, I think was his name. John Verity was guitar lead vocals on this. I like the first album better. This one's pretty good, but what was the year? It's like 78. But cool stuff. Definitely hang on to it. Got a reissue of the Velvet Underground. Not a huge fan, but want to have a little bit, check them out some, and still not a huge fan. But it's a nice reissue. I'll hang on to it. Found this over the summer. The Litter. This is a $100 fine. This was their second album. This is on the Get Hip label. It's Get Hip Archives. Love that label. But, yeah, just kind of that psych or whatever you want to call it. Cool band. Something a little similar. Another reissue with Pretty Things. SF Sorrow. Dug this. More psych, I guess is what you call all this kind of stuff. I'm not the best at this era. I'm slowly getting into it more and more. And here's just a weird ass album. I never paid attention to this when I picked it up, and I was listening to it, and it's okay. But I was looking at the back cover, and I'm like, man, that girl looks like somebody familiar. And it turns out it was her. Black Rose. The singer in this band is Cher. They did this one album. It's 1980 on Casablanca, and she was dating this Les. What was his name? Les Duke. That ain't right. Anyways, the guitar player, which I think I have another album or two by him. But she was dating him at the time, and they ended up putting a band together, and this is it. It's nothing fantastic, just early 80s, you know, rock. It's not, you know, heavy or anything. It's not new wave or anything. It's just leftover 70s rock going into the 80s. But it's kind of interesting with her being in it. Alright, that's it. So, hope everybody had a good weekend and is turning up some cool stuff. Don't know what I'll be ordering next. I'm still kind of looking around, excited, trying to find some cool old 70s stuff. So, thanks everybody for watching. Leave some comments, and thanks all the subscribers, and have a good week.